Just look at the handling, man. Look at the handling. Oh God. What a lovely bike.
Fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Okay, Milo, finally I have the Freedom NG04, the 125cc CNG bike, world's first CNG bike coming from our Indian manufacturer, very own Hamara Bajaj. And first ride impression is what is coming up. Many of you kept waiting for that. So first of all, the specs: 125cc horizontal layout engine for the first time, because they had to accommodate the 16 kilo that weighs 16 kgs, but the actual capacity is just 2 kgs of CNG and 2 liters of fuel. So total combined range is 300 plus kilometers. Telescopic forks up front, 240mm disc up front, and this is the top model with LED lighting and digital console with Bluetooth connectivity. You have a monoshock linked suspension at the back for heavy duty purpose, 16-inch rear wheel and a long seat. Again, the tank goes right over here, and you can actually fill the fuel and the CNG as simple as just opening this up. This is for CNG, this is for fuel. So everything is very, very practically laid out. So the question is, how does it feel to ride? You also have a USB charging socket, I think so. Yeah, it's here. There it is. And you have a switch between CNG and petrol. You can start in CNG and start riding in CNG. So the console, as I told you, comes with Bluetooth connectivity, call assist feature. So let's start riding in the CNG first. Good pickup. Again, very good pull, very good refinement, very good balance. You get a trellis frame, mind you, the most affordable bike to have a trellis frame, you can say that. And only Bajaj is capable of doing such things, because their vision is always ahead of the game, ahead of time. It revs so well, revs so cleanly. Oh my God. It feels like a just normal machine. And you can see we almost have a full tank with the CNG. Unfortunately, we don't have a fuel gauge. I really hope they include that in the future updates. But here we have the actual users of this bike in the days to come. The guys who ride all day long, nearly 80 to 100 kilometers, or maybe 50 to 100 kilometers daily. These are the guys, target audience here, for whom this is going to make a world of difference, because it offers almost 40% savings in the long run, at least on a monthly basis, and going down the line on a yearly basis again it's going to offer more this thing. So I feel this is one of the best handling machines. People will not believe that it's a CNG bike unless you tell them that it's a CNG bike. That's how well built it is. And design, again, at the best. Whoever has designed this bike, that man deserves a raise, or that team deserves a standing ovation. I mean, one of the most beautiful looking bike, combining form and function. It's not easy to pull that off. Oh, the kiddo wants to race on an Activa. Look at the handling. I'm sure it's going to baffle their mind when I tell them this was a CNG bike that beat them hollow. Oh, beautiful, lovely acceleration. Almost hit 101 on the stretch, and it can go further. That's the beauty of this bike. Superb acceleration. దుమ్ము లేపారు. హండ్రెడ్ కొట్టేసామండి. Managed around 105. In CNG I almost managed around 101. There you go. In fuel, and it can go further as well. That's beautiful. And this is just an initial ride impression. I'll bring the typical long-term review later, and switch to CNG now. Let's shock these people going ahead of us. No helmets, really pity them. I hope they realize the value of helmets. Bro, please wear helmet just for your safety. Let them go. Happy couple. Wish them luck and God's grace. But coming back to the bike, freedom from the fuel hikes. I mean price hikes. Freedom from depending on only petrol. Having to depend on petrol, despite the crazy skyrocketing prices. Freedom from all the pressures that you must face because of the travel expenses that you're having to bear. Just look at this go, man. It's like a freaking sport bike, dare I say that. But look at the handling, look at the way this thing sways around. It's brilliant. It's like a motard. It's a fun bike. I think people can have this as a secondary bike just to have fun with it. But more than that, it's the function. How well they have made this. Be it the throttle response, the gear shifts are smooth, the clutch is very light, it's not at all heavy. The brakes are brilliant, man, brilliant. Like you saw me cut down speed from 105 to almost 30-20 in no time. Brakes are brilliant, and the seating is an absolute delight. 825mm, but it's manageable, trust me. 170mm ground clearance, that is nothing to worry. And design is gonna win you a heart, man. For sure. And high beam flasher, you have a combi brake system, USB charger. I mean, how can they manage to do something like this at this price point? I mean, starting price is just 95,000 rupees, and even the top spec one is just 1,10,000. I mean, come on. Only Bajaj is capable of doing such, pulling off such miracles. And this thing is an absolute delight. But if you were expecting something very sedate and lethargic, man, this will surprise you as a beast. because it's a beast in terms of handling for sure. You don't have that lift off kind of acceleration that you can't expect in a 125cc segment, that too from a CNG bike. But what they have offered is phenomenal. You won't see it coming. I came riding the NS400, mind you. You know the brutal acceleration that bike has on offer, and despite that, trying this out feels so much fun. It might not have that initial takeoff, but it is more than sufficient to have fun on the run. And for daily commutes, this thing is an absolute piece of joy that people are going to relish and enjoy. And makes the noise as well. It has a good rumble to it. Just look at the handling, man. Look at the handling. Oh God, what a lovely bike. So that is the best part about it. It puts a smile on your face instantly. It's an absolute riot, let me tell you. I started off very slowly, thinking that it's just for plain Jane commuting, but once I started opening up the throttle, man, this thing is a bundle of joy, trust me. And I got this reaction when I was speaking to the R&D people. The first set of riders who test rode this, they just came back and said wow. And I have to say that as well. Wow, what the wow. I mean, this thing is incredible. And I can tell you, this is the bike of the year. Well and truly, nothing even comes close. Oh ho ho ho, extraordinary, phenomenal job. Hats off to all the R&D guys who worked their whatever off to arrive at this brilliant beauty. Oh ho, what a lovely feeling, and what a proud feeling when you ride our Made in India motorcycle and you find it to be among the best. Okay, let's go. This is the acid test. I have a proper, fully fit, healthy 6-foot male as a pillion, and here we go. So the video footage will also be updated. Oh God, it rides so well, even with the pillion on board, and we have started in the CNG mode. And he is comfortably seated because I think he has the most spacious seat. He says it feels like sofa back there. And we have started commuting at regular speeds now, and you can see this thing is an absolute gem of a motorcycle. Rock solid stability, great comfort, good commuting posture. Doesn't get better than this. This is so satisfying and so much value at this price point. So it has combi brake system to watch your back, and you can see it pulls so effortlessly. We are in CNG mode, and despite that, we are actually overtaking an ICE vehicle, riding 2 up actually. The throttle response is phenomenal. It feels like a normal 125cc bike, unless and until you tell people that it's a CNG bike. That's how well built it is. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.